Welcome to the weekly roundup on SA Footballer TV with Tommy Javot.
And Tommy Lipson. How are you, mate?
Yeah, up and about. Div 3, I love it. I love it. Plenty happening in Div 3.
Yeah.
It's the place to be, Div 3. We've got a huge game coming up this week.
Huge.
Because it's not all about premierships, a lot of it, well, it's about relegations too. And with just a little sneak in the future, Jeppies and Walkerville. Someone stays, someone goes. Yeah, to an area they've never been, and I'm talking about Div 4. Yeah. I don't remember either of these two clubs ever being in Div 4.
Me neither.
So, not something they would have strived towards. Anyway, Jeps Cross are a powerhouse in Div 1, not that long ago.
Not that long ago, yeah. 3 or 4 years ago.
Well, 2010, my vividest memory is round 5-ish, 2010, they knocked off Payne by 100 points.
In Div 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And, yeah, so it's a week's a long time in footy, so it's 5 years. Let's start with Kilburn will be happy enough when this season's over. They've had a crack though. Kilburn 12-9-81, Seaton Ramblers 17-10-112. Now you'd have some mates at Seaton, wouldn't you?
Oh, I know one or two. I wouldn't call any of them mates. I did hear that Kilburn were up all day until 3/4 time, and then Seaton rolled home with 10 last quarter goals to win that. So
that'll do it. Yep.
That'll do it.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's been a tale of not enough people just willing to...
Not enough good players.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to be better than anything I was going to say.
Yeah.
Same familiar names. I mean Andrew Graham's one of your leading goal kickers.
Kicked 3 last week too, that's 2. Can't be going that well.
2.
Yeah, 2.
So Stixie with 4, McCallum with 3, the Shrek with 2, Tippett, Parks and Tripp with their better players. I should mention 12-9-81, Seaton 17-10-112. Take us through a journey through the Seaton side.
Seaton Ramblers goal kickers got Polanski with 6, Ladato with 2, Schwitzel with 2, Karahalis. Karahalis.
You sound like Homer Simpson, man. Karahalis.
And a whole bunch of singles there. Joe Brusley in best again, Shane Harris, Walsh, Polanski and Barclay in the best. Good win by Seaton, and looks like they'll get a home final later on.
Yeah. Do we touch that one? They probably prefer an away final, but nonetheless, they're playing finals after, again, they're another club, like Glenunga in the previous segment. They were just nowhere. They couldn't win a game.
They relegated last year, Seaton, weren't they? So lucky to stay up and
relegated, smashed relegated.
Yeah.
So
done well.
Familiar story for Jeps Cross. They started the game quite well, but had nothing. Didn't fire bullets after quarter time. In the end, it was Jeppy 7-7-49, Flinders Park 8-14-122. That's a 73-point win, and covering the spread there, Flinders Park, the sports bet spread of 65.
Yeah.
For Flinders Park, Armand kicked 3, as did Hall and, Gianni. That's about right, isn't it?
I reckon, but yeah, we'll go with it.
Blythe, Horsnell and Rogers also kicked 2 apiece. Well, Wilson, Rogers and Keatley were the better players.
Jeps Cross, we got Rose with 2, Sterling with 2 and a couple of singles there. Best players were Hudson, Wooding, O'Neill, Gibbs and Swaliski.
Yes, the young...
Swaliski.
I'd go with Polish boy.
Yeah.
The ski. Yes. Pembroke. I don't know. I thought they'd be in a grand final this year. I guess time will tell, but...
I think they've got a few players that come and go a little bit.
Yeah.
So...
Yes. But they were too good. So I don't know what I'm an hour over. They had a really solid 61-point win. 18-12-120, put the 9-5-59. Tommy Evans, outstanding with 8 goals. Holbrook and Pengilly both kicked 2, as did Connors. Holbrook was adjudged best. I think Tommy Evans might be a little unlucky on that one.
I would say so.
And Simmons was in there as well for Plimpton.
We've got Castrappi with 2, Deer with 2, a couple of singles there. Nelson, Tan, Taverna, McLeod and Castrappi.
Yeah.
Best.
And our last game, sorry, we've got 2 to go. Well, ease up Turbo. Mitcham at home. A team that's really fallen off the back half of the year, haven't they? Started
so
very
like
strong.
making the top 3 earlier on. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
And they started poorly and couldn't make up the ground on Athelston. Athelston 12-8-80, Mitcham 6-8-44, but it was 6 goals to 1 at quarter time.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like they did pretty well after quarter time, but
yep.
Too hard to come back from 5 goals down.
Yeah, they only outscored by a goal in the last 3 quarters, but it was all over by then. And I mean, Athelston kicked as many, Clayton from Athelston kicked as many as Mitcham did. He kicked 6. Randa and Swift both kicked 2. Chanella, Westover and Tarka were adjudged best players.
Mitcham, we've got Guyton-Beak. It's not bad. Gaten-Beak, 2. Bradshaw, Webster, Clark and Jennings with 1. Mason, Lutz, McAvoy, Tucker and Schultz rounding out the best players.
Yes, so our last game, Golden Grove, they're finding how to win. The perennial underachievers, they'll be in this division again, probably forever. Golden Grove, 12-13-85, knocked off my beloved Cats, 11-7-73. 4 walk-wheels. Dusty From kicked 3. Wallace and Collins both kicked 2. Better players were Law, Hutchings and Madden.
I like it. Goal kickers got Harris with 4, Gunning with 3, Shaw with 2, Blair with 2, and single there to Hoskins. Best player, we've got Shepherd. He's the best player every week, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
been a good player for a long time. Shepherd, Peterson, Harris, Blair, and Sharp in the best.
Also, a fine, lovely young man. Had the pleasure of interviewing him, and
he won a medal a couple of years ago, I reckon.
Yeah,
maybe did 4-1. Good player.
Yeah, he's not a knob. He's a good kid. So good footballer. Athelston are going to finish top, even though there's 2 rounds to go. So it's not like the other divisions that we've done. In case you're watching 6-3-1, like we planned that you do. But they've got a 8% clear and 2 games clear of Flinders Park. They'd have to, even if they tried, they couldn't finish less than top, could they?
No, they couldn't. So pretty well set there. I think the top 3. Seaton 2 wins back. So
the qualifying final is going to be. Looking at percentages, going to be Flinders and Pembroke, and then Seaton are going to play Mitcham in that.
It's a matter of where.
So the last 2 rounds are academic. It's a strange position to be in, and this day and age, you don't know if they're putting up 1 team or 2 teams, or who's coming from Southern Footy League. Right. But Kilburn will finish bottom and be relegated, and you assume 2 teams go down, and that's where it gets a little bit exciting. We'll get to that in just a second. It's my match of the round.
Absolutely.
Again, I don't want to play it down, but because a lot of things decided. Also decided goal kicking. Tommy Evans has got it in the bag. He's 17 clear after that 8-goal haul with 65. You ever played on Tommy?
No.
No? Okay.
Sorry, got no insight for you.
His brother also does very well, Mark Evans. He's at Sturt this year. He was formerly at Nord.
Cool.
He's actually a musician, Tommy, and he's a better footballer than a musician. Yeah, I've watched him play once, and that was enough.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're a good bloke.
Good luck to him, and I do like his band though, the B Sharps. If you get a chance to watch the B Sharps, also named after the Simpsons band. Yeah, they're good. All right, Flinders Park and Pembroke are going to do a dress rehearsal audition of their game in 2 weeks' time at Flinders Park.
Yeah, you probably back Flinders at Flinders, I would say.
Yeah. If I was Pembroke and I knew I was going to finish third, I probably wouldn't even play Jimmy Allen on the weekend.
Probably not.
No need.
They'd still be Smoky though, wouldn't they, Pembroke? I don't know if you call them Smoky, they'll finish top 3.
You know, in Division 3, I don't think we should be using words like smoky. Seriously. You know what excites me? The battle between Athelston and Kilburn, top and bottom. This one could go one way.
God.
They'll win by 20 goals.
They'll win by 20 goals.
Yeah, at Athelston
I'll be
as well.
surprised if Kilburn's a great team rock up.
Yeah. And do you know what's funny is when Kilburn were on their run, winning those premierships, they weren't the most humble of kids. They let teams know it. I reckon there'd be a few people at Athelston with some long memories and tooty toot toot. Yeah. I reckon it could be a fun day out at Max Aumbauer Reserve. Seaton Ramblers take on Golden Grove at Pedlar Reserve. Seaton Ramblers for mine have overachieved this year, still plenty to come. Golden Grove have underachieved. I'll take the overachievers every time.
Yeah, I'll take Seaton in that one.
Yep, well done to Matty Webber and the boys. Plimpton and Mitcham. Mitcham have tapered off, but they're going to play finals. I think they should be too good for Plimpton.
Yeah, you think so.
Yep. And our match of the round, we believe it's going to be coming to us from Walkerville Recreation Centre, although we have heard that applications and permits have been applied, but who knows. It's Walkerville and Jeps Cross. Assuming 2 teams go down, the loser of this will be in Division 4 for the first time. Now, I could be wrong. It could have been in the 70s before it was Saffron. Maybe in my lifetime. And, that's...
2 pretty proud clubs, you know.
Yeah.
Probably jump back into Div 3 this year, Jeps Cross thinking when we get a chance to get back up to Div 2 and hasn't probably worked out how they thought. So, tough year. Who do you reckon?
It's one of the... I just can't tip against Walkerville.
They've only just lost, I think. Jeps got beaten pretty easy. Walkerville were only just off Golden Grove, so maybe Walkerville if it's played Walkerville.
I think Walkerville. Hopefully Dusty Frog can get a bag. Hopefully Walkerville quite comfortably as well. I wouldn't want this one to go down to the wire. I'm going with the Cats. I just can't. I just think the Cats are a club that can rebuild, whereas Jeps Cross have gone 1, 2, 3.
How would Jeps go? You reckon in Div 4? Do you reckon they would?
Better than this year.
Yeah,
they have to.
No, I mean not football wise. Do you think they'd keep their shit together, or in terms of footy and holding on to players? And stuff, you know, it's been a tough year for Jeps. I don't even want to speculate on it because it's been a tough year for them.
they didn't spend a lot of money on players. They haven't.
Yeah.
They might need to.
Yeah.
So you might need to buy a couple of marquee players.
Yeah.
There's a salary cap there for a reason, and yeah, if you want to get back up to the higher divisions, there's just been a mass exodus of really good players. You can list them off, but they've still got a core there of some blokes there.
Yeah.
So, but it's been Division 3. Let's move on. It's going to be a great game if you're out near Walkerville Recreation Centre. Go have a look at that one. It's going to be a barn burner. Reminds me of the day back out there in '98 when Shacky kicked 12 and Jeppy's got over the line over Walkerville by 3 points. Would have been 1,000 people there that day. Let's hope it's like that, and it's a spectacle for them. What are you laughing at?
I'm just not sure if you're making this
No,
up.
it's true. It's true. True story. 98. I'm on 97, 98.
Shacky kicked 8, did he?
Kicked 12.
12.
Yeah, the late Lawrence Shacky, whose son Josh Shacky plays for the Brisbane Lions. Yeah. His little fella was a baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So maybe 98. Thanks for watching the weekly roundup with Tom and Tom.